Hey guys, this is our number 5, and today we're going to be talking about how to get through some buffed Asgardians during war defense. Okay, so we are obviously on the attacking side, and we'll be going through this guy, then the Walrus with 456k buffed Asgardians. So nearly all 7 stars, not right, 6 stars except for Ella at least, but all tier 12 onwards or 13 onwards, I think, with the gold corporates. So go ahead and play. They are currently buffed with the deflex, and we will be using following squad. One right there. Uh, 286k symbiotes. So we have Carnage as the obviously the most buffed one, tier 13. Spider-Man symbiote tier 12, and the rest at tier 11. 65 onwards, I think the level for these. Be able to see a bit more later on. Is about 170k PunchUp. Here we go. There are symbiotes. So first thing that I want to point out is we do have defense down and some deflex. Um, I'm not exactly sure where they're from. I'll need to check which room this is again. But anyway, so we are obviously coming up at a disadvantage with them with their own deflex and a defense up. They have a slight advantage and 3 layers of deflex as well. Gonna have so we had Loki use the mind control on whom? I believe it was anti venom. Back up a bit there. Anti venom. And it'll be our turn to attack. So for our first attack, I would always normally recommend to go after Thor, but he was at 90k plus power. So instead, I needed to get all of these debuffs down. I need to get them off somehow. And the only way for the symbiote to remove defense down is to just get past a turn. So I'll be using the first few turns just attacking Greg over here, hiding behind Loki, just to get the speed bar up and get our turn immediately. There's gonna be one. In this turn, we actually use Symbiote's Spider-Man special on Sif, just because it will hit all three and Greg anyway. So it will kill them anyway. So you still get the benefit of hitting Greg. No bleeds were applied though. So anti-venom and everyone else is leveled has healed up already except for Venom because of his heal block. One thing that I'm actually aiming for as well is to get Venom's defense up applied to everyone. So I need to get him healed up. So we still go for Greg, but use Scream special to try to get some offense down on any of these players, preferably Hela or Thor. And we didn't get any with the deflex, but we were able to get the defense up removed from Hela. On this turn, Anti-Venom used his special to get the heal block off and try to heal up Venom enough to get the defense up, just to get him up to the 95%. Yep, there we go. On Venom's turn, he was up above the 95%, and he gets all the defense up applied on his whole team and Anti-Venom's immunity. So now I won't be too afraid if Hela and Thor take their turns, which we'll see soon enough. To the recording. Apologies for that. At this point, we used Venom's turn to apply the heal block on Sif, just so that she doesn't get the chance to apply her taunt. And we were lucky enough for it to be applied, even though she is a 7-star. At this point, Hela attack, Thor attack, and Sif attack, and got them all to around 60% and anti-venom at about 40%. So I'll be taking the next few turns as well to attack Greg again to get her heals up. So the defense up actually saved a lot of that damage. Otherwise, it should have killed 50%. Should have killed at least like Venom and anti-venom. So that's Spider-Man Symbiotes, I believe, attack. So even with the Thor popping off, with the defense up, he's not doing enough damage to take out any of our characters. On this turn, Carnage turn, we will actually use the special just to get a bit more damage out to everyone and take Greg out. This turn, we want to get more buffs on our side, so I think I used the ultimate. Anti-Venom's ultimate on Thor. Just to get the defense up again. Oh no, I think that was done. Okay. Oh, it was just the normal attack. Just apply a bit of bleed. We didn't need the heal on Greg anyway. So we need to start working on some damage. We're running out of time. Scream's turn. Scream's turn, I use her ultimate on Thor, Hela, and Sif to try to get disrupted on them. Stop them from going invisible. So Hela got resisted. So we'll use Venom's ultimate to spread that disrupt. So it got applied to everyone, including Heimdall. Symbiote's turn. I believe it was, yeah. So with Symbiote, I actually used the stun on Thor so that he won't keep getting charges. So can actually try to focus a bit more damage to everyone around. So we have actually gotten past the stage where Asgardians would be dangers. We've gotten past Hela's ultimate, Thor's hammer throw. Thor has popped off. We got 1 turn delay for the Sif block for the taunt, so we'll try to get a bit more later on. We can now focus on Thor and start dealing damage to him. This actually might be one of the first bleeds applied to Thor. And just keep applying pressure on him. So there we go. Thor down with the Spider-Man Symbiote's special. At this point, we really don't need too many Gregs around. So instead of focusing on some of the weaker characters like Loki or Heimdall, we actually go for Hela directly. Because a lot of their damage is gone from Thor anyway. And I don't think Venom is going to go below 95%. So you continue to apply the defense up on the whole squad. So we're trying to focus on Sif now, just because we still don't want her to apply the blocks. She has disrupted on right now. So, and I'm actually hoping for Scream to get the invis off Loki, so I could actually focus Loki. We're not too worried about the mirror images anyway. Apply the stun to Loki again, just to try to stop him from applying the invis, but it doesn't work. We're not running out of time. We're just under 2 minutes and we're down to the last two. Practically the last one. Oh, we could have maximized that screen here. Here we are at the end of the game, the fight, and everyone's at full health, fully buffed, defense up, everything else speed up from Scream. There we go. Go with the history. 286k versus 456k. Exactly 170k punch up. Good luck on your next wars.